Hi everyone, so a new updated version of a comparison between the mouses. We have here the A4Tech Bloody, so that is the V70 Max version, and we have the new version of the Logitech Hero G502. This is with the X reference, so the updated version. I already had some video of this mouse against the predecessor of this, so the old Hero, which we all know well, and probably most of people love that mouse. So I'll compare this one, which is my primary mouse at the moment, with the new version, so to see how it checks up on old version of G502 and on the new version, and if there is any difference between this and the old 502. On the old video you can see basically the information of this mouse, not information, but some personal experience, or what I like, what I don't like, and my opinion on this mouse. Again, for those who haven't seen that, not many probably seen that video anyways. I'm doing these videos, by the way, just to put some info on persons who are checking for the video on this mouse particularly, because you cannot find on YouTube almost any videos on A4Tech products. So generally I'm just making them so you can, if you have a limited budget, or if you want to buy something which is good and you're not really sure does it worth putting money in something like this, or to save up if you do not have it to something like this. That is why I'm putting some info, because I was in the same doubts and I couldn't find any information. So to get forward, we already have a video about this mouse, which I really prefer and I really like, and I think this is probably one of the mouses which offer an insane amount of options and quality for the lowest price you can find. I mean, something like this with warranty is like, depending again on the country store, but we are talking about stores, not online shopping. Basically you can find it from 25 euros to 40 euros, but let's say that some mid price is probably 30 euros on something like this with 2 or more years of warranty. So why this mouse? Sensors are really good. The mouse is working for almost a year. I'm using it for gaming, for RPGs, for shooting games, and it works perfectly. Many people don't know that A4Tech sells their switches to the Razer, so that says something about the quality of their products. I just think that is the company which doesn't have a great marketing, or doesn't really push for marketing, whatever it is, but I still think that they are the best mid-range company there is. Now, again, depending on if you have their products in your country, depending on where you are, but I'm in Serbia and we do have them. So to speak something about it again, aluminium, quality made plastic, so you have options for profiles and DPI switches. Profiles you can set from the software, so you have a software for the A4Tech. Really smooth, really gliding mouse, which is not really in the heavy or light category. He's somewhere in between. Also, I need to say that I hate the fucking light mouses and all the fuss going around with take a lighter mouse. It's that kind of shit. So The same is with the small mechanical keyboards. I hate those things also. I do not see why that is like trending as crazy right now. But anyways, I like that my mouse has some weight, not to be extremely heavy, but not to be light. So this is perfect for those kind of people. It is perfect for people who love something which is not really the hardest or the heaviest of mouses, and also it is not really a light mouse, so it is not one of those skeleton sheets you can buy. I was saying before, like RGB is completely programmable, so you can even switch multiple colors. As you see here, this is red and yellow. You can adapt switches here in the color. You can choose the color on scroll. You can even put different colors from this side. You can put different colors on the back. You can put different colors. So every single part of the RGB is programmable independently from the other parts. So imagine like having 3 dots here, and you can choose any color in the dot. It is the same here, and it is here the same from the side. I will not speak a lot about this mouse because, again, you have the video about it where I said all the good stuff about it. I personally haven't found anything bad. Again, I noticed only that you're getting felt inside this. That is literally the only bad thing I can say about this mouse. I'm completely happy, and you can even see that there is no wear, and I'm using it every day. Like, it's really quality plastic. It's really good to touch. It's not getting stains. It doesn't loses color. It's works perfectly. So scroll is perfect and silent. So literally nothing bad to say about it. But we now have this. I got this a couple of days ago. So, and I was really wondering if this is better option than the old G502 Hero, which I semi-liked. I was not really crazy about it, mostly because of the scroll on the old model, which was metal and noisy and bumpy and not pleasant to touch, and I really hated that scroll, and that is the reason why I would never use the old Hero. Like, I would never ever use it again. But on the new version, they fixed that. They fixed the scroll, so it's still a lot louder than this one, but I can live with this one. Switches are supposed to be better. Again, louder than the Bloody. Everything else is pretty much the same, except for the snipe button, which you can now take it out and put an add-on, which you get into the package, to allow you for more grip if you are not using this button, which is pretty decent. But I will get to the worst part of this mouse, and I will get to the best part of this mouse. The worst part of this mouse is there's no RGB. Like, there is literally no RGB. Now, again, yes, you can buy an RGB version, and the RGB version is a lot more expensive, just because you have the RGB here. But on the regular model, not even the logo is glowing, which is like, again, ridiculous for the amount of money you're paying that. So why is Logitech not putting at least a little bit of RGB if the companies like Bloody or like A4Tech or even cheaper companies than this can put it. It doesn't even have to be a perfect RGB, because let's be honest, they never do a perfect RGB. So, but no RGB. This is insane. And then adding like a tag price, which is like 30% more because you have lights. And even those lights are crap. And I, again, always am buying the wired versions, again, because simply I don't really care if my mouse is wired or not. I'm using it on my desk as a gaming mouse, so don't see the reason why I would spend double the money just to be wireless and thinking about charging it or dying in the middle of the game or whatever. So the thing is, I'm not hating on this mouse. Actually, I even think that maybe I will start using this one instead of this one, even though, again, this is probably better mouse than this, again, almost in everything. Better clicks, better RGB, of course, better scroll, even better design of the buttons and their positions. And you can even see that. You do not have to be an expert for that. But I would use it only because of one thing. I have extremely large hands, and this fits my hand perfectly. This fits my hand great, but I would prefer it if it's a little bit larger, so you can see the position of my hand inside it and holding it. So I'm just holding it like, so you can see the size. So it fits, but my palm is not really on great position. You can see it right here. While here I have kind of a better grip and better palm rest here. So I think I will try using this one and see how it goes. I really think this is an improvement in regard of the original old one. And it's just like it's not even the grip. I think it's just the rest here. I think that is better because it's far larger on here. Yeah, it's the palm rest. That does it for me. I'm a simple man. I really have how to even say it. I have a resting position with this one, and I have a good position here, but not great for the palm. I find it that it is like sticking. So, but again, large hands. If I would have a little bit smaller hands, this would be perfect. I didn't put a video comparing this to the, well, this is a clone of Basilisk, of course, and I didn't put the video even though I was using them one-on-one. And to be honest, this is a far better option than the Basilisk. Seriously, guys, do not waste the money on Basilisk. This is the clone did it better. So use this one. And use this one if you are comparing it to Logitech old G502 Hero. Again, buy this one. But comparing to the X version, if you can find this really cheap, I'm even finding it hard to recommend this, even if you are paying cheaper price than this. But if you can find them at a really similar range, which you'll probably never find at a similar range, then I would maybe prefer this. Again, for the large hands. For the smaller hands, go with this. And if you are thinking about wasting full price on this, or full price store-wise, of course, on this. Even though I really like this mouse, and I don't really care that much about RGB. I would love that to have it, but yeah, not really important that much. But on full prices, even though I like this one, I would still buy this one. It's like, guys, buy 3 of these for one of these. It's even more, I think. It's more like 5 of these against one of these. So, and I want to show you another, I mean, stupidity, but again, a fine design. So this is the box of G502. So the cheapest possible cardboard. So it's really the cheapest possible box. It literally just holds the mouse inside, and that is it. You have some small manual, and that is it. And then you have the box of a 25 euros mouse, which is design and graphics are far more better. I don't know how much do you see it on the phone, but again, so much better design and so much larger box, more specifications, more detailed instructions immediately from the box. And then it is magnetic box, so you can actually open it and you can see how large is the mouse. Even in the store, you can actually put your hand on it, so you can check up, is it okay for you, small for you, large for you. And you have the more informations. And then you have inside the manual with literally everything that mouse is capable, from software, from everything, and warranty, of course. But again, insanely stupid that a mouse which costs, again, debatable on the price, but the mouse which costs from 100 euros to 200 euros to have this shitty box, and the mouse which costs 25 euros to make a great product and a good box. I mean, it's not really that important, right? But again, it is. I mean, it's good to open a product and to like feel the quality from the box, to have a good design, to like have the euphoria to open it, right? And it's not only the problem with Logitech. I mean, it's the same with Razer. It's literally like, look at it. It's like same size of the box, same cheap, crappy cardboard, like same shitty design. It's like those two are made from the same factory. Like really, really cheap. I would also compare this mouse, so Essential from Razer, and I need to say that I prefer this one than Razer V3. Again, people will be like, what the fuck? But for my hand, again, so I'm just comparing the mouses on the touch, on the way they feel, on the way they perform for what I need them. So I don't care about specifications. I don't care this has that on this one, does this, or like it doesn't. It is either feels good or it doesn't, and that is all I care about. It's not the brand. It's not the specifications. It's not. I mean, price is important, but okay. But I would pay a lot of money if I think that is worth that money. But I would not pay a lot of money, so I have this brand, or like whatever this brand, or it doesn't. I literally don't care about it. I just want a good product at the price which is somewhere worth it, right? So anyways, a small review of these two mouses. Again, final thoughts, like, this is still a perfect mouse, seriously perfect mouse. It will do everything you want for 99% of the users. It will maybe not be a great option if you have extremely long hands, then this one will be better. In any other way, I would recommend this. Again, just a personal opinion, just so you can like see what I'm thinking about them. But overall, they're both great mouses. There's not really much to say about them negatively. All I had to say, I said it. So now you all decide.